Hello, everyone. This is ShaktiShivaTarot. I am here with a read for my lovers out there, those of you who are looking for insight on your other and what they're thinking and feeling about you. This is a read for you. So I have 3 decks. I put a picture at the very beginning, one with an orange ribbon. So this is energy number 1. So this is whoever was drawn to the orange ribbon. This is y'all's energy and what your other is thinking / feeling about you. Energy number 2 was the brown ribbon and what your other or whatever friend, pet, child, lover, husband, mom, dad, whatever is thinking about you. And whoever it is that you're here asking about. And then energy number 3 is ribbon blue, the blue ribbon. So if you were drawn to this one, this is what your other is thinking and feeling about you. So let's go ahead and get started with energy number 1. I will go ahead and put timestamps to start off each and every one separately, so that way you can go ahead and fast forward just in case you didn't want to see all 3 of them. So energy number 1, here is your little gift package, and I'm going to start from the top. So Foundation and Achievements. This is a beautiful card, energy number 1. I see here that there are some possible thoughts and feelings of creating a stable and firm foundation with you. So if you were maybe possibly wondering how this other is thinking about you, whether they're whether you're in a relationship, whether you're dating, whether you're single and you just met somebody, it doesn't really matter what your situation is, but whoever you've come to kind of like find out info about, this person is definitely thinking and feeling like they could possibly create some kind of long-term firm foundation with you, whether it be family, whether it just be moving in together, whether it just be thinking like, ooh, I really like this person and I could see myself like with them in the long run. You know, it could just be as simple as that. But there's definitely thoughts of wanting to build solid and firm foundations with you, whether that be friendship or love, partnership, whatever. We'll move on to see what else is in their mind and heart about you, energy number 1. So this is the Power card. It's the Emperor in the original tarot. And in the Lover's tarot, this is King Arthur and Guinevere. And they are a very powerful couple. They came together to make themselves even more powerful. But in reality, it was Guinevere who really had the kingdom. And King Arthur married her to gain her kingdom. And so she made him very powerful, but they also needed each other. But so they create this very powerful couple. But this being the Emperor, it's I feel like this person is wanting to take the lead and take the lead towards creating this stable foundation with you, energy number 1. Or maybe the need to take the lead. But I feel like it's more like this person's, thinking and feeling in their heart, like I need to take the lead towards building and creating this solid foundation with you, energy number 1. So let's move on. the Halloween tarot page of imps. So this is the same as the Ace of Wands, which is a spirit card in the original tarot. And this card is about fertility, about growth, about about energetic movements. So I'm definitely feeling like this person in their mind is feeling like they want to create this power couple, this solid foundation, this family, this firm, solid foundation with you. And it's like, I feel like that movement is coming. Like they're definitely going to take the lead towards creating this. And this is them making that move. This is them taking that lead. You know, because the energetic movement is coming. So where this is in their mind wanting to create this solid foundation home and solid power couple, like, you know, stance with you, it's in their mind, but it's also coming. They're going to come to you with these new ideas, this new growth, this new way of being with you. So yeah, so this is the 9 of Gabriel, and it says, stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility, environmental activism. So maybe you guys are, you know, maybe you guys are together or individually. But okay, so like this is what I'm feeling. For those of you who are like single and just met, like maybe you guys, this is environmentalism is something that you have in common. Like maybe you guys are really into Mother Nature, Earth. Maybe you guys are both vegan or vegetarian or whatever. But or just maybe in some kind of way like an environmental activist. I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Anyways, so I feel like this could be the case for, you know, for those of you who are just meeting, but then also for those of you who are together, maybe this is y'all's mission, right? So you guys are already together, and maybe you're going from being just a regular dating, committed, maybe exclusive, to trying to like build a home and a family and some kind of solid foundation together. But like, you guys are also in that same kind of field of being environmentally awake. So what I feel here is like maybe there's some kind of mission that you have together, that you're going to be this power couple who builds this firm, solid foundation for yourselves and maybe for other people too. I don't know. We'll see what happens. What do you need to release? So, winter time, you know, this is a time of reflection, a time of solitude, a time of going in and really being still with your thoughts. And so maybe come winter, there's going to be some need to really reflect and pull back and see what it is in each other's lives individually and together that needs to be released in order for you guys to really invite this fresh new energy of growth and stability and firm foundations into your life. What is it that needs to be released from your life individually, as a couple, whatever, for you, because you're the one that's listening? What needs to be released in order for you to invite this new energy in? Because these things can't be created if there's something that's in the past that hasn't been, you know, and any loose ends are, you know, kind of still flailing about. They need to be tied up before we can create any kind of firm foundations. So what needs to be released? Energy number 1. Think about that for yourself. All right, beautiful. So this is the Freedom card. Freedom. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull out the booklet on this one because she's got some very specific messages. So, walk away from restrictions and be free, it says. It's time to leave a situation that you've outgrown. Question the validity of any rules that you've imposed on yourself. Allow the universe to support you while you make desired life changes. Be assertive and say no to anyone who's overstepping boundaries with you. So I think that kind of correlates with the card. What is it that you need to release? So there's obviously a situation here, energy number one, that, it's an energy that you need to be released. It could be thoughts, negative thinking, negative beliefs, or maybe you're just changing your beliefs. Maybe you're changing your lifestyle. Maybe you're changing your way of being, your way of eating. Maybe you're changing jobs. Maybe you're changing relationships. You're changing partnerships. Maybe you're changing your outlook in a relationship or in a partnership. Maybe it's changing cycles. Maybe you're going from like I said, from a cycle of being dating into a cycle of being like committed, or committed into being like married, like super committed, whatever the stages are for you. So moving on. So this is more of a message for those of you who are in separation from the person that you're thinking about, but also just, this is a message from that person, even if you're not separated. This can just be a message that maybe they're not saying to you, that they're thinking in their head, even if you guys are living together or are together or whatever. But this is a message that's kind of on their mind that they're not relaying to you, maybe physically or maybe at all, because you guys aren't communicating, whatever the situation may be. I kept up a facade to the world, but you always saw past that into my soul. Very deep. All right. This is the Magician card. So the Magician is all about awareness. It's all about awareness, changing course, maybe really needing to leave somebody or something that is not on your current path or future highest potential path, something that's holding you back, a new. It's like when you're really at that you're kind of like at a crossroads, the Magician comes in to really kind of help motivate you and help manifest that road that you want. So using your tools, like coming into a place of recognizing and becoming aware of these tools and talents and gifts and skills that we have that are in our arsenal of things to use in order to really move towards the road that really is suited best for us, because we're all here for a certain purpose. We're all here for a specific reason. We didn't all come here to do the same thing. So we all have our specific purpose as to why we're here. And the majority of the people that feel restless is because they are not following that purpose. So if you're feeling this restless feeling, the Magician is telling you, use your tools. If you're feeling like you need to let something or someone go, use your tools to be able to do that and move forward with positive motivation, knowing that what you've left behind is no longer for you, and what is in front of you or what you're working towards, that passion, that future, that whatever it is that you are wanting and searching and feeling passionate and restless about is out there for you. Just got to make your decision, right? Okay. So exactly. Death card. Make your choice. Endings, new beginnings. Death is obviously about transformation. So something is dying so that something can be reborn. And I know that death can be a grieving process, whether you're physically going through it, a death in the family, or if it's a death of a way of being, a death of a way of thinking, a death of a situation, of a project, of a relationship, of a job, right? All these things are considered deaths, right? Because it's a cycle that's ending. So when these cycles end, there's always some kind of emotion that's attached to it, whether it be anger, fear, jealousy, sadness, sorrow, grief, whatever, right? There's always something that's attached to it. But if we attach ourselves to that feeling, then it gets harder and harder to let go of that situation because we're attaching ourselves to the actual feeling. And then we hold it into our body, and then it's like even harder to let go. And then we're hurting and we're in pain, and we're like, oh, why am I in so much pain? And well, because you didn't deal with that. You just dumped it into your body, and now you feel it, and now it hurts, and now you don't know how to get rid of it, right? Because you're trying not to feel it. You just keep suppressing it. Well, it's just going to keep growing and growing and growing until it's forced out, and you're going to be forced to feel it in some kind of tremendous, traumatic, chaotic way. So instead of going through that, right, let's avoid all that pain and chaos and sorrow and nonsense, and cry it out, punch a pillow, write it out, sing it out, rap it out, dance it out, skate it out, swim it out, whatever the fuck, it out, right? Whatever you want to do, out, get it out of your body, let that shit go, and open yourself to a brand new day, because every single day that we open our eyes is a gift. And that is why we should be able to easily say goodbye. Because what comes with goodbyes are blessing in disguise, possibly, right? Because you may be feeling sad. Oh, no, nothing. But you never know what's coming around that corner. So I suggest let it go. Say your goodbyes. Write a eulogy to whoever or whatever. And something new's coming for you, energy number one. Stay tuned. Let's see what comes. Hope this resonated. And please like, share, subscribe, comment below. Let me know if it did. I hope you all have a... All right, energy number two. You guys chose the brown ribbon. And let's see what your other is thinking and feeling about you. So, starting from the top. All right, the Hanged Man, transformation. So, sacrifice, it says. There's a sacrifice that maybe it has been made, is needing to be made, or is going to be made. Has been made, is being made, or is going to be made. Whatever. Sacrifice. Sometimes we need to sacrifice either an idea, a path, a project, a relationship. Sometimes things need to be sacrificed in order for us to invite something better, something new, something more suited to us. Or sometimes the sacrifice needs to be made in order to keep peace in a situation. So I feel like for you, there's a sacrifice that's needing to be made by this person, and they're kind of hung up on it, right? Like whatever the situation is, I really don't know, right? Because I don't have too much information in front of me. This is just about how they're feeling and thinking about you. So they're hung up on you. They're hung up on the situation because there's a sacrifice that they're needing to make that they're not really sure if they're going to be able to make it. They're not sure if they're willing to make it. They're not sure if they can. It's like there's this, they're hung up. They're like, They're like, can I want to, but I don't know if I can. Or it's like, I'm not sure if it's worth it. Those are kind of the two different situations I'm feeling here with this card. And so they're kind of hung up on that, should I? Because I'm not sure if it's worth it. Or, I want to, but I don't really know if I can. That's kind of what I'm feeling. So let's see in deeper. And it seems to have to do with maybe money. Like there's a situation materially, like maybe their career is like, keeping them boggled down or tied down or in some sort of situation where they can't really make that sacrifice that they want to make, and they want to make it to you. Right, but this also is a card of growth and fertility. So it could be that this person did decide to make that sacrifice, and they've created some growth and fertility and prosperity in the relationship with you, or with you in their heart, in their mind. So like there's some kind of form of growth in that situation, growing from this need to make a sacrifice, possibly having made the correct sacrifice towards you in order to grow and bring some fertility into this relationship. Eight of Ghosts. So Eight of Ghosts, Eight of Cups is like there's some emotions and they've been spilled and it's a little messy. Someone's kind of feeling like a little overwhelmed with all of the emotions that are being spilled. And that's kind of what I'm feeling with this card. So maybe this could be that your person's feeling overwhelmed with the emotions that you're spilling towards them, or vice versa, right? Like maybe they're spilling a lot of emotion towards you and they're like, just overwhelmed with emotions right now, and they're spilling emotions towards you. It could be either way. So interpret that the way that it sees for you. All right, so leap of faith. So this is the Fool card. It says, believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. Archangel Metatron. So for those of you who picked energy number 2, deck 2, I would definitely call upon Archangel Metatron and ask him to guide you as towards what the best outcome for this situation is. But he's saying, believe in yourself, listen to your heart. So you already know the answers is what I'm feeling with this card. It's like you already know the answer. You have the answer within your own heart. And possibly you already subconsciously know that you know what the answer is, but you're here and you're just kind of like, in your head about it, right? So what I suggest is just maybe going out to nature, because this he's out in nature with the animals, the butterflies, the sunshine, the fairies, the dog, and I would suggest to go and spend some time out in nature and be by yourself, and it's going down. And just allow the self to really speak to you, and you'll know, because the answer is within your heart. Okay, so it says a time for healing. Yeah, so nature, healing. Look, these are kind of very similar in color, and I feel like there's a new moon coming, right? It's waning right now. We just had the full moon. So I'm feeling like, now up until that new moon, y'all should be just taking rest and really taking the time to heal from this situation, whatever it is that caused all these emotions to kind of get all spilled, overwhelming and spilled. All these overwhelming emotions have spilled, and there's a reason for it, and so we're needing to heal from that, okay? And then it's saying take charge of the situation. Once again, I feel like this has to do with the healing. Look at all this like water, right? Like the healing from these emotions, from these overbearing emotions that have kind of come up to the surface and caused some commotion. I feel like this card is just saying take charge of that situation. Really take charge. separate yourself, isolate yourself, look within, find your answers within your heart, and take charge of the situation, because right now you're feeling like it's out of your hands, and that's not true. The truth is that it is in your hands. That you are the creator. You are the creator. Yeah, I thought it was supposed to. Anyways, so few messages from your soulmate, twin flame, other, partner, friendship, whatever, whoever it is that you're here. So this is either you're separated, or maybe this is a message that your other is, you know, kind of holding on to them in their mind, can't really relay the message to you. And so this is something that's on their mind, but they're not relaying to you. It says, your silence feels safer to me. I don't want to get hurt again. Life has been empty without you. I try to distract myself by going out with friends. We were too different. That's why I'm with someone similar to me. So for some of you that might resonate, for some of you it might not. Just take what comes with it, and take what resonates and take what doesn't, okay? Not everything here is going to resonate because it is a general reading. So this is the Fortune card, the Wheel of Fortune. It could be a karmic situation here, you know, maybe this person, the one that is resonating with, you know, maybe the other being separated, being with someone else. Maybe that situation is karmic, and they're needing to, you know, they're kind of like it says, this person is similar to me, you know, so it's easier. So the more challenging situation forces the other to really show up, right? And maybe that person's just not ready to. But it seems like there's going to be a turn of events here where the Wheel of Fortune is going to change in your favor. So maybe this is where they're at right now, but I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is going to change for those of you who are possibly in separation right now. And either way, for those of you who aren't in separation and are together, maybe the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn in your favor also, but for the two of you in union, because you're already in union. So it's more about you as a union and as a partnership now. Maybe that Wheel of Fortune is going to change for the two of you in relation to each other. So here's the Tower card. It could be the Wheel of Fortune is going to bring a tower situation where some foundations are gonna break, they're gonna fall, and they're like, no need to worry. There's no need to worry about these breaking walls or foundations that are breaking, because they are being broken to be rebuilt. So whether that be with the one you're with or with someone new, that is up to fate, right? Up to the divine creator. So they're like, don't get attached to who it's going to be with, because the Wheel of Fortune brings a twist and turn of events. So, you know, maybe it's a crumbling of an old relationship to turn the wheel and build a new one, right? Maybe it's a crumbling of the old structures of an old relationship to turn the wheel and create a new one. It could be the sky's the limits, but there's some kind of Wheel of Fortune, karmic Wheel of Fortune, destiny changing here. And that tower is going to crumble so that something better can be built, whether it be with the same person or not. We'll find out in the future in our next read, but there's dullness in this situation right now. And I feel like that's why there's this need for this tower situation to come crumbling down, because Wheel of Fortune saying, whatever's happening here is dull, it's lifeless, and it needs to die. We need to take that leap of faith. We need to take that leap of faith and heal ourselves from this past situation that has created this dullness, this stagnation, and we are going to sacrifice whatever it is that we're holding on to so we can take charge of this situation and become fortunate. Yeah, so I feel like, you know, there's some definitely heavy big changes here, some crumbling of the towers. You know, I'm definitely feeling like for some of you, it's going to be a crumbling of an old relationship to build a new one. And like I said, for some of you, it's going to be, you know, an old way of being in the relationship, but then a new way of being in your relationship with the same person. But for the majority, I'm feeling like, yeah, like I'm feeling like, yeah, there's actually, there's a couple possibilities here, but yeah, those are the two situations I'm feeling like here. For some of you, it is, y'all are leaving the karmic situation and you're going to be fortunate and, you know, be able to start a new prosperous beginning with another. And for some of you, it's just the falling and the breaking down of that old way of being with your other, and maybe making some sacrifices in the relationship in order to really take charge of the situation so that you guys can be fortunate as a couple, but really needing to take that healing, that time out to yourself in order to do so. So I hope that resonated with you, and please like, share, subscribe, comment below. Let me know if it did. Let me know if you liked this, and if there's any other kind of readings that you would like me to do. This is my first time doing something like this. So energy number 1, this is how your other is thinking and feeling about you right now, and possibly in the future. So hopefully those messages relate to you and you got some kind of guidance, and hopefully I answered some kind of question. So please, thank you. Have a wonderful evening. Namaste. All right, energy number 3. Here is your little gift package. We're going to unwrap and see what the cards hold for you. So this is for energy number 3. Those of you who chose the blue ribbon, and what your other is thinking and feeling about you. So fertility, new beginnings, the Empress card. This is a beautiful, beautiful start to this spread, because this is all about new beginnings. This is all about fertility, new births, rebirths. The seed has been planted. So if you're here questioning whether your other is in it with you, I want to say yes, because I feel like this is talking about the seed of love has been planted, and it's been planted in their heart. Yeah, like that little green seed of love has been planted, and they are feeling it and thinking it in their heart and mind right now. So there's some, you know, maybe it's like still in the gestation area, you know, where it's moving kind of slow, and you might be a little, I feel like there's some kind of anxious feelings here. Maybe some of you are feeling a little eager, a little anxious. Maybe it's not moving fast enough for you. The message here is just, you know, remember, a seed takes time to really germinate and grow in order to really build the best foundation for that seed to grow, to really pull in all the nutrients and all the minerals and everything that it needs in order to be able to grow big and strong. It takes time and it takes patience, right? And when you are a farmer, when you plant something as a farmer, the farmer doesn't sit there and watch it grow. The farmer goes about its day and continues on doing other things, and just trusts that that seed is going to take root and grow into a beautiful apple tree or whatever kind of tree, right? So that's where we're at right now, and I feel like there is this beautiful opportunity for you, and it's just a matter of you being patient and being able to just allow it to blossom and grow. Okay, cool. So Yeah, I feel like there is a young, flirty little person in your life, energy number 3. And maybe they're not young, maybe they're young at heart, right? So just like somebody who's really fun and inviting and I feel like very, into the arts and beauty and love, maybe very maybe not super expressive with their emotions, but definitely expressive with their emotions and the way that they feel, and just very open, loving, fun, warm, inviting energy. And so I feel like this card is kind of like in their mind and in their heart, they're thinking they have this love and this offer, this message, this offer, this something that they want to tell you, want to bring you. Maybe it's there's like, I feel like there's something in their heart and in their mind that they're kind of like holding on to, and it's almost like I don't want to say, they're just really holding on to it tight. It's like they have this juicy information and they're really holding on to it tight because I feel like they're waiting for the right opportune moment to release it and give it its best effect. It's like this person is so into art and beauty and love that they want this message to really be relayed impactfully. So they're waiting for the opportune moment to really tell you how they feel, tell you what they're thinking. But it's definitely like very passionate, very romantic, very fun and flirty and playful. I'm feeling that 100%. So energy number 3, just be patient. This message is coming for you. This person's really feeling you. Absolutely feeling you. This is the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Like this person is you sitting here waiting for your wishes to be fulfilled. So if you wished for some young, fun, flirty person that's full of love and heart and warmth and integrity, this person is coming towards you. This new beginning is coming towards you, energy number 3, and your wish is coming true. Wow. And this is, cups. It's all about emotions, about love. And Ariel, pink, she's also all about love. It says successful, stable, accomplished, powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, using resources wisely. So it could very well also mean, maybe this isn't love. Maybe this is career for you. Right? So maybe it's just a project or a career or a job that's going really well and your wish is coming true in that department, in material and prosperity and in material form, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be love and emotions, but this is the 9 of Cups. So I want to say for the majority of you, it is about love. It is about emotions. It is about this person that you've kind of like got really, feelings. And maybe this person is this like, this planner, this professional person who's really successful in their finances. I don't know if you can see that, but he's got all the freaking jewels and all the this and all the roses and all the fancies, luxury stuff. So maybe this person is, who is coming into your life, right? This person is that person that has this very, lavish, rich lifestyle or whatever. And, and you were like waiting for this like king to come into your life, and this person is coming in. That person's definitely coming in. And it could be a queen, whatever, king, queen, just the energy, this very, luxurious, very I've got you in all way, shape, or form kind of energy, right? And so it says hold your vision. So yeah, like I said, there is a wish here that y'all made. Energy number 3, this wish that you guys have made in recent past. Maybe it was for a full moon, maybe it was just in a moment of like whatever. There's a wish that y'all have in your mind that has been made, that has been pondered on, and it's coming true. And it's just saying hold that vision, hold the vision of that dream, hold the vision of that wish, hold the vision of that whatever it is that you're trying to invite into your life, because it is coming for you. So father, husband, brother, son. This card, this is the Osiris card. So this, this is the energy, right? It could be that, maybe the person you're thinking about is one of these individuals, father, husband, brother, or son, right? So this message says that this message involves a significant other in your life, right? Significant male figure in your life, or male energy figure in your life. It says you have just met or are about to meet a significant male partner or male energy partner. Your present relationships improve as you heal your feelings about your father. A male deceased loved one is sending I love yous from heaven. Balance your male and female energy by practicing both giving and receiving daily. So I really feel like this card is kind of just a reminder that, like, we need to be able to heal our past relationships with our other male figures in our life, right? Whether it be your father, your husband, your brother, ex-husband, ex-boyfriend, whatever, a son. There's some maybe male energies that need to that the energies maybe need to be forgiven, maybe some loose ends need to be tied up. So whatever that means for you, whatever it is that you're thinking about when I say that, that's what it means for you. But this energy means that unless these things are kind of taken care of, these other new future possibilities are going to be quite hindered in growth, because of these energies that are kind of blocking that other energy to come in and really take growth and take space, right? This other energy, these past energies that need to be tied up and let go and removed, are taking up space for this new growth to come in. So please do your work energy number 3 and release. So this is a message from your other, whether you're in separation or whether your other is just not speaking to you or not saying these specific things to you. So this could be on your other's mind, and they may not be relaying the message to you, but you guys could be living together and going to bed every night together, right? But there's just things that are on your other's mind that they are not relaying to you. It says, I still feel your energy around me. I never believed in these things before. I do now. And so for some of these, it's just going to be about you being in separation with your other. There's still hope for us if you can take me back. Can you forgive and forget? I definitely feel like for the majority of you guys are separated. I'm sorry for judging you and hurting your feelings. And this one can be whether you're separated or together, because this is something that can be happening whether you're together or separated. Our relationship was different and special. Other people didn't understand it. So like I said, for the majority, I feel like you are probably separated, but there are some of you that might be listening that are not. And so this can go for either one, right? So the Hierophant. The Hierophant is about balance, about bringing balance, about the dark, the light. This is also a card of soulmates. But this one specifically, this one says, like Buddha, you are a sage who has already mastered many tests. Be a guiding hand, a teacher of others. Like the elephant, clear the way for others to the deep and infinite source of life. You are an enlightener like Venus, the morning and evening star. Listen to your inner voice of experience, which is symbolized by the Buddha's ears. So this is like the card of, like I said, bringing balance. So like maybe coming from a dark place and searching for the light. Maybe we're coming from a bad breakup. Maybe just a lonesome time, a darker, more lonesome time, and we're coming into a more balanced time. Maybe there's a balance in a relationship for those of you that were together or are together. There was an imbalance in the relationship, and now the scales are being tipped and they're being balanced back out. That's kind of what I feel like is going on here. And for those of you who are in separation, then the scales are tipping, and maybe this other is going to come back if that's what you wished for, or if you wished for someone new, that's what's coming in for you. That's what I'm feeling for y'all. For those of you who are in separation that maybe left someone or got left, right? I feel like there's a situation where you wished for either that person to come back into your life, or you wished for that person to leave and for a new person to come in. And whatever it is that you wished for, wish fulfillment, it's on its way, y'all. Oh, and I mean, like, if this couldn't just top off this freaking whole third energy, amazing, the Lovers. I mean, this could also mean just your own individual energy, right? Your own masculine and feminine energy, because this card also talks about it too, right? And I think there was another one that talked about it. No, anyways, yeah. So it could be maybe you internally are coming to this place of inner balance between your masculine and your feminine, but this also could just be opposites attracting, right? The Gemini twins, the Lovers card, your twins. This could be a twin flame relationship. You could be either walking away from your twin or reconnecting with your twin. It is obviously a situation which wherever you are in your path, the Lovers is where this situation is going to end up for you. So like I said, for those of you who wished for your other to come back, that this is probably, just like a break, a pause, an impasse in the relationship, and your other is going to come back. That wish fulfillment for you is going to come back. For those of you who left someone or got left and are single and wished for a new person to come in, that new person that's coming in is this twin flame Gemini, very twin flamey soulmate energy person. Like, this is that person, that love, that person that's that you wished for is coming in. Wow, that's happening for y'all. Well, I hope that resonated, and please like, share, subscribe, comment below. Let me know if it did. Let me know for those of you who really liked this or didn't like this. Let me know that as well. I really like to hear your feedback. Yeah, and any suggestions on any other types of readings that you can throw at me would be awesome. This is my first time doing this type of reading, so if you did like it, please shoot me a thumbs up and a comment below and let me know. Namaste. Have a great evening.